the theme song last year. I got 10 level in rum, but the drinking beer won't stop. I got 9 level in scotch, but the drinking vodka, oh malt. I have 8 level in rum and 7 in wine and gin. You see me here, coffee, I thought man, I'm drinking anything.
Yeah, full-time DJ Frisco in the house. Full-time to fans celebrating his birthday from tonight. Yeah, Lord Melody, one of the Calypso pioneers, the man who gave Harry Belafonte all his hits. Mama Look a Boo Boo Day. Yeah.
Well, first of all, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, thank you very much for attending this evening. Good evening, my Vice Chair. Good evening. My Vice Chair was early as usual. No, he wasn't. My Vice Chair was the last one to turn up as usual. I don't know where he come from. He must have come from foreign. Anyway, that's another story. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for turning up for our annual social evening. This is something we put on every year, mainly for our members, management team, and in return, we try and give back as much as we can. So, for those of you that may not know or understand in terms of what we're about, we are one of the artistic disciplines of Notting Hill Carnival. Our responsibility is the mobile sound systems and DJs on the road for Notting Hill Carnival. So, these certificates and trophies that we have out here, or for the awardees, for those that were fortunate to come first, second, third, or fourth in a competition, that we give recognition to our members. Just thought to explain something. One of my management team said something to me this evening and made me think that maybe not everybody actually understands what we actually have here. Natasha said to me, "Oh, Lyndon, I didn't realise we had so many plaques and shields." And I said, yes, this is what we have. In fact, Mr. Massive told me, before we even had these shields, there was another shield that someone took and went about their business with it. I didn't say that. That's what Massive told me.
That's why you know somebody thinks it.
So, what used to happen was every year, the winner used to get the trophy to keep for a year and then hand it back. And in that time, the last person, whoever that was, took the trophy and didn't bring it back. So we lost a bit of history from that. But if I just grab this centre one, this centre one is something that I introduced in 2005 because we didn't have anything to really recognise our members. So I introduced this trophy in 2005, and every year since we get it engraved and I take it home because I make sure it comes back the following year. So let me just give an example. There's one person's name on this trophy that seems to be popping up quite a lot. No wonder he was vexed when the person teed the trophy before. But just give an example, in 2005, it was Soca Massive, that's names on the trophy. What we also introduced, in 2012, what we used to do, we should just engrave it with the person that won. And in those days, we had it on a Monday. We started having it on both days from many years ago, but we didn't actually recognise people for it. So what we started to do was actually engrave the trophy and the plaque for Sunday and Monday. So this one started in 2005 and it's full. So we had to get another trophy, and I think it is that one over there. That's the latest one. No, that's fine. And just to let you know, this particular one is something we introduced in 2016. And I hope that one is saying it. There's a certain gentleman in this room who's proud to be the first sound system on this plaque in 2016, and that was Unique Touch, Mr. Montgomery. And basically, we do the same thing with this plaque. So, just to give an example, this is about people that actually own their own mobile sound system. And to give an example, in 2016 on a Monday, we also got Saga Boys on here, which was a really good achievement for Saga Boys. And those of you that know the history of Saga Boys, Mr. Tony Cumberbatch, may rest in peace. He's the man that we're proud to have that. 2017, Tipper Audio. Well done. And 2018, we'll come on to that now. So I just thought I'd just give you a little bit of history about what we actually have here. So we're trying to keep a legacy for the Caribbean Music Association, so that when my management team and I move on, we have a legacy. So we are trying to make sure that we keep our legacy and history going. So, without further ado, let's move on. See if this works. Maybe not. Okay, so for Sunday, in 4th place, we have Mr. Hot Wax. Where are you? Round of applause, please. Mr. Wax. Where do you want us?
A heavy boy.
You good?
Let's videoing now.
Yeah,
With good
cool.
pictures.
Can we, once you get a trophy,
Just use the mic.
stand to one side.
Use the mic.
Once you get your trophy, I want you to stand one side and do a group photograph. Is that okay? Cool. No, that's fine. Let's make the space over there. Okay, 3rd place, we have Zuma D. Oh, you reach! he just turned up. Come on, Zuma. Mr. Zuma, you just make it. Congratulations, there you go. Don't drop this one, man. He's got a habit of dropping the trophies. Congratulations, Zuma. Well done again. Just step to one side, we'll take a photograph. Thanks again. Round of applause. Sunday Soca Move competition, 2nd place is Lanyap. Lanyap, Mr. Slam, come on and pick up the first. Round of applause, please. Another one just turned up. Running food, drinking drink. Just Richard. Congratulations. Well done, this is from us again. Got it? Don't drop it, you know. This one's heavier than last year, yeah?
Lyndon, we do the photographs when we finish. When we finish, we do the photographs when we finish. Yes. So they can sit down.
Okay, thank you. So we're just going to keep on rolling.
Yeah.
And then we'll do the pictures afterwards. Perfect.
Sit down.
Okay, Sunday. Soca Move competition. First place is Soca Massive. Round of applause, please. Whoa. We call him the veteran. The veteran. We'll take a photograph afterwards. Is feeling heavy? We'll do the picture afterwards. We'll do the picture after.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much, and thank you for the board of CMA for awarding me this trophy. Now, I am Soca Massive, but it's not only me alone that play all the music and everything else on the road. There are other DJs with me. I have a friend called DJ Ezra. He comes all the way from New York every year. Right? That is his dedication. He pays his own fare, his own passage to come just to play on the truck. I'd like to dedicate this to him as well. On the truck this year, last year, year before, we have DJ Frisco. Frisco, could you come up please and accept this award as well? We had DJ Fox, who was on the truck as well. We had a DJ from Trinidad called DJ Franco, and the next DJ called Slick Rick. So when you see Soca Massive winning the award, it's not me alone, it's a team of us. So I'll accept this award on behalf of the team and myself. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Mr. Frisco, I hope he pays you, you know. Man, chat, no, I hope he pays you, you know. All right. Okay, moving on, Monday. In fourth place we have Soca Move competition, Tip Audio. Come true, my brother. More for the cabinet. Respect. So we do a group photograph after everybody. Okay, bless. Soca Move competition, third place is Kayak Audio. Right? You can make it? Go on, Mike.
You're about to sail on the kayak.
While Lloyd comes up, I gotta say something. Lloyd is one of these people that every year works hard to put his band out. Hard. This year, I can't even go into what happened this year. But he worked miracles. And for me, it's a pleasure to see he get recognition after all these years for our hard work. Hard work. Hard work. Sky? You want this? Good. Well done. Kayak Audio, third place. Make sure, again, don't go nowhere, because I need a group photograph of everyone with their trophies. Second place on Monday, we have Mr. Vern, DJ Vern. The man asked me if he's got a trophy spec today. I said, I don't know, Vern. Wow. All yours. Yes, you can.
1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check. On behalf of Juka, gonna thank everyone for this award. Could you hold this, please? Because I've got a few words I wanted to say. You know, and I thought I'd just keep it sweet, you know? So, like I said, we're going to keep this really, really short. Just a few words, right? All right. You know, honestly, thank you very much for your award on behalf of Juka, and see you next year, all right? Thank you.
Burn your own job in that, you're a comedian. Round of applause, please. Thanks very much. Okay, moving on. We have Soca Move competition in first place, and I do believe, I think, yeah, she's gone home. First place, we have Flags. Round of applause, please. Unfortunately, she had a little daughter with her, and the daughter said, "Mum, we need to go home." She can't talk, she's a little baby, but she left about half an hour ago. So we'll make sure that Flags gets their trophy and their award. So, moving on to different competition. This is where we award people that have their own mobile sound systems. As I said, this is a slightly different category because we felt as though that we were awarding people that were predominantly just DJs. We wasn't recognising people that work hard, building their sound systems and actually using their own sound systems to play at Carnival. So this is what this competition is about, but it's scored just the same. So, in fourth place is Elite Sounds. Round of applause, please. This gentleman's gonna receive the award on behalf of Khaled. Mr. Russia, here you go. And make sure you get seated on. You're going in your cabinet. Okay, no problem. So, we'll get a good picture. Okay. Own mobile sound systems category. And let me be very clear, this is an opportunity for people to also win a different category. The own mobile sound system category, third place is Kayak Audio. Why, come like buses. All of a sudden I'll be done and the next thing they'll start rolling. Oh, come on Sky, let's go. Come get some more. Oi. Lloyd is like to build a cabinet. Forget the speaker boxes. Build a trophy cabinet. I'm telling you. Round of applause, please. Third place, Kayak Audio. Mr. Lloyd Video. Here you go again. And next one. Yeah, after. We'll do all of them. Thanks, Sky. Round of applause, please. Just to also clarify, some of you may notice that your certificates for own mobile sound systems are slightly different this year, because I've actually put a speaker in the corner. So those of you that got own mobile sound systems, your certificate's slightly different. So, in second place on Sunday is... Why are these people in? Fats just walk past the presentation now. Second place we have Tipo Audio. Oi. Definitely need a new trophy cabinet. You like that? Come like JB, innit? Oh, the next one. Wicked. Right. In first place for the own mobile sound system category on Sunday is Lania. Lania. Mr. Slam, come here. No, I have to start on you. Listen to this man said to me 2 days ago. 2 days ago I called you? Yesterday. I called Slam yesterday. Just to make sure he's coming to this. And the man telling me, Lyndon, make sure this year you have some good trophies or something, proper trophies. I said, okay. So hold that. Tell me that's good enough for you. Well done. Congratulations. Well done. Take care. Right, we're nearly there. We've just got one more day to go, which is Monday, bank holiday Monday. In 4th place, we have Unique Touch Sound. Come true, Mr. Montgomery. This is a man that loves trophy. This is a man that loves trophy. There you go, Mr. Montgomery. Add it to the collection. Yeah, we can wait till this one. Well done. Thanks very much. You like that? Okay. Moving on. 3rd place. Sunday. Mr. Lead Sounds. Mr. Lead Sounds. Why? Again. The 2 more? There you go. Then we'll take a picture after. Everybody. Okay. We've got 2 more to go. 2nd place for own mobile sound system on bank holiday Monday is Mr. Tipper Audio. Why? Yeah. Our next one, brother. Well done. Well deserved. Respect. Now, before I introduce this one, this is the last one we're going to hand out in terms of the competition. So we've actually been really good on time today. But I would say of all the years I've been handing out trophies to members of my organisation, this is one trophy for me. It gives me the utmost satisfaction. Okay? And the reason why it gives me the utmost satisfaction is because sometimes in life things doesn't always go the way you may plan, the way you think. But my mum always say, you know what? In life you will end up reaping what you sow. Sometimes it takes time. Okay? And sometimes you may not get the recognition that you deserve. But you work hard. Hard work pays off. You will reap rewards. But sometimes it doesn't happen like that. Sometimes you have to just persevere. You get to knock back, pick yourself up, dust yourself off, go again. And the reason why this gives me so much satisfaction is because as a management team, we work hard for our members. We don't seek any recognition for what we do, but we put in a lot of work to do even something like this just for you guys. So when on top of that, you have your own mobile sound system that you have been building over the years for your own mass band so that they can enjoy a decent sound system for the mass band. It's a double-edged sword because now we're a band leader and a sound system. And there's not many people that actually can do that. Believe you me, I've done it for years and it's not easy. It's special people that can do a mobile sound system and run a mass band. Trust me, they're 2 different things. You join them 2 together, it's a lot of work. So it gives me great satisfaction after many years of having discussions with these people that, and I'm going to use Massive as an example. Massive's won many years. Sometimes people think he paid the judges. But I have Beverly sitting next to her and I know Beverly runs the judging system, and I have no problem with that. But Massive is one person, since I've known him, he has been, that's why I call him the veteran. He has been up there, year in, year out, getting awards. And sometimes some other people may not get the recognition that they deserve. But today, first place, Bank Holiday Monday, 2018. Own Mobile Sound System Award. It gives me great pleasure to give this award to Kayak Audio. Hard work, hard work, hard work, hard work. Round of applause, please. First place, Kayak Audio. Love it.
Right, just wanted to say something. I mean, it has been hard work. Everyone here that's a DJ that puts on, bring their flow out each year. It's a lot of hard work. Now, with us, it's a family affair. My hands are shaking. It's a family affair, so I just wanted to recognise everybody that's part of my family that helped put out the sound system, the costumes, everything that's to do with Vibes Mass Band, and as well, Kayak Audio, the sound system. So this trophy, as Massive said, is not just for me, it's for everybody here.
Round of applause, please. There you go. Ask Marlon to be your trophy cabinet, yes? Whoa. Okay. That actually concludes in terms of, for our members, in terms of sound systems and DJs. Now, there's just a couple of things I want to just give in terms of recognition before we hand out before we do the photographs. There's a reason why I'm doing this. There we go. Sorry, I had to do that myself. Now, click one more for me, Tash. Click one more for me, Tash. Just one more. Just one more. We have a CMA Management Award where some people may not be aware of this award, but I'm going to do this for myself. This category is something that we, and I would say particularly me, because every year I have people within the team that work their socks off, and without the team, I couldn't do what I do, okay? But this particular person, I wanted to give some recognition to. The reason I wanted to give this person recognition is not just for what this person does for this organisation, and not just what this person does for us as a management team, in terms of what they bring to the table. This person for me is somebody that I see so much potential in this person for what they've achieved so far, and yet more to come. And this is somebody that I want to give recognition to, and it's just unfortunate this evening that somebody else isn't here today to also witness this this award. But for me, it's important that we give people the recognition that they deserve. Some of you in the room are probably thinking, who's he talking about? But this is somebody for me that, as I said, has got great potential. They bring a lot to this organisation. But this is the key thing. They are also an inspiration to other people outside this organisation. This is somebody who even makes me think outside of this organisation. This is somebody that makes me think, what else could I do to help other people like the younger generation to aspire to achieve greater things? This person makes me think I want to reach out and help people from universities and people that really treat us at the early stages of their careers, and they just need that little guidance, a little bit of help, a little support. And that's one of the things as part of the management team that I really aspire to. There's things that I've been involved in terms of mentoring. I don't talk about it, but I'm very, 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 very keen, especially, I'm going to use it, young black people, especially males. I've been mentoring young male people for many, many years to try and make a change, to try and make a difference. And even if you just try and make a difference to one person, believe you me, it's a huge difference. So one of the things that we've started to do as a management team is start to look outside of CMA and what can we also do to help younger people in terms of people at universities and how we can do interns for them, what can we help them with. And this person for me has been a breath of fresh air, and this year I've seen that person excel. They don't know this, but you know what I did? I actually looked this person up over the last couple of weeks, and I was amazed the things this person was doing outside of this organisation that even I didn't know. I was totally amazed. This person does songwriting, part of a Songwriters Academy. I'm looking at all this stuff and thinking, oh my gosh, we have such a talent in this organisation and we don't even know. Because this person doesn't say much, they just go on with the work, do what they do. They don't blow their trumpet, but hear what? Tonight, I'm blowing their trumpet. So, without further ado, the person we are awarding the Contribution to Management Team Award is to, press my button, Natasha Norman. Hold on. Yeah. The person I was referring to was her mother. She's still in Trinidad? Her mum is still in Trinidad. Basically, long story short, I had a bereavement. Tasha, I wasn't sure to be here tonight. She made it here tonight. She didn't know nothing about this, but her mum will be proud of her. So Tash, on behalf of the CMA management team, congratulations. This is your award. Okay? Thank you very much, Tash. Well deserved. Well deserved. Now, I finished. I just want to do something very simple. Just a recognition than anything else. I didn't prepare anything in terms of, yeah, it's fine. I just want to just do something which is somebody I invited here tonight, who over the last, since 2012, has been working for me behind the scenes because of judging at Carnival. This person for me has been doing so much work, not just for my arena, if I'm honest, but also for the mass band arena. But the reason why I specifically are reaching out to say a thank you to this person is because every year, regardless, this person's had my back. When it comes to competition on the road, she has my back. And it's such an important thing that for us as a community of artistic disciplines, we need people that have our backs. So it's not about money, it's about appreciation. And it's so important when you have people that are in it for the passion. And that passion for me, for the last 6 years, every year, this person pulls together the team of judges and they get on with it. I don't get involved in it. They just say, Lyndon, what do you need? Blah, blah, blah. Tell them what I want. Does everything. Does the administration, manages the judges, the administration, does all the tallying, does the spreadsheets, does everything. And I want that person to stand up. Beverly, Tony, stand up. We're back. Come here. Beverly, on behalf of CMA, this award goes to Beverly Tony for her dedication, commitment and organisation of the judges. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you. Don't drop it. All right. Thank you very much. And just to wrap up, I just want to say special thanks to some people that, and again, forgive me if I've missed anybody off, but I just want to say special thanks to people like Max. Where are you? Max. Where's Max? Oh, there he is. Max, I want to say special thanks to you for everything you do. Max is quiet, he just sticks in the background, but he is somebody. Remember this thing about people have your back? He is one, has my back. Because in time of need, it's people like these you can call on. Sam, unfortunately, is not here this evening, neither is Alistair. Dylan, where are you? Dylan, where is he? His chair there. Dylan, another person. He was the person that was in the bar, served the drinks. Dylan's someone I can rely on, 100%. Mr. Vibe's not here this evening. Fats, where are you? Fats, another one of the veterans. Mr. Vern, I can't leave you out. That man, you probably don't know this, I know Vern outside of CMA for years. In fact, I know his father. I just remembered Uncle Pen. Vern's daddy's name's Uncle Pen. That's another story. So, Devil, where are you? There you go. Thank you very much for all your support. When it comes to park climb, a lot of these people here, it wouldn't be possible. My brother Tipper Audio, bless up. This man, Mr. Wax, where are you? He is another one, got my back. He's someone when it comes to park climb has been there from day dot, from when we first started. And some people understand this, people might not understand this, but I never forget where I come from. So if you were there with me from the start, in my book, you're there with me to the end. I'm not into people coming at the end to jump in what we created. That's not how I work. I come from somewhere where I grew up on a council estate. We grew up in Acton. That's where I come from. That's my roots. I don't live in Acton anymore. Things have changed. But I grew up on a council estate. That's my background. And I can go back into the council estate any time and I see the younger generation and I can talk to them on a level. That's so key. Never forget where you come from. Okay? Never. Desmond, he's not here. He had to pop out. But Desmond's mum's here. Desmond's someone that, again, has my back. And Desmond's mum is here. And I always call her mum. I don't refer to her as Mrs. Noel. I don't. I always say, Des, bring mum. I don't care about Desmond. I always say, Desmond, bring your mum. And there's the mum. Mum's there. Desmond go on about his business. He come back. That's no problem. I said to mum, don't worry, you're in good hands. Desmond, you can go. That's what it's about. Family. DJ Bones, for me, I just want to say thank you for him in terms of the park line, because he's done a good start of the day. And all the DJs that played the park line, even those that were involved in the competition, they're not here tonight, I also want to say a really real thank you to them as well. Last but not least, I just want to say thank you to my team. I'm going to just quickly go through it one by one. Lloyd has been through so much this year, people in this room would never imagine that he's here today to collect these trophies. And for the grace of God and his strength, his perseverance to pull through, I got to laugh, I got to laugh. I remember speaking to Lloyd who was in hospital, and we're talking about CMA business, and I'm like, Lloyd, put down the phone. Lloyd's ringing me. I'm in hospital on a Saturday, and I'm like, Lloyd, we ringing me for, and we're chatting. He's in hospital. And the reason I'm laughing is because this man sometimes doesn't know when to just stop and let go. Let things work themselves, because things will happen. But I respect Lloyd because he's somebody that throughout this year, you wouldn't even believe what we've achieved. And he has continued soldiering through, doing what he does. And for those who don't actually know what Lloyd does, let me give you an insight to what Lloyd does. He's one of these people that, he has a project management background. And this year particularly, as a team, he's been really good in keeping us together and focused as to what we need to do. When it comes to events, Lloyd's the person that does the event plan. Lloyd tells us our roles and responsibility, me included. And it works. And that's why, for me, I want to say a really big thank you to Lloyd for everything he's done this year and continues to do. Bless up. Gilbert, Mr. Treasurer, this man over here. He's like, what? Gilbert's someone that I have to keep on his case. But that's just how it is. And the funny thing is, it works. I want to give you a simple example very quickly. Darren was doing the food. This evening, Darren says to me, Gilbert said that you're going to be bringing something. I said, Gilbert said what? Gilbert hasn't asked me to bring anything. So I confronted Gilbert. I said, Gilbert, what did you tell Darren that I'm supposed to be bringing? Gilbert told Darren I'm going to be bringing the spoons and stuff for Darren to serve. Gilbert did not phone me. Lloyd has the event plan. It's not even on Lloyd's event plan for this event. And he's telling him I'm supposed to be bringing him. Now here's the joke. Because I know how his mind works, I checked my own bag, and I saw it in the bag before, you know what, let me just bring it. Because I know how his mind works. So I bailed you out tonight. But on a serious note, he is someone who's very reliable in terms of being dependable, and he also has my back, and he's somebody that, to be honest with you, I keep saying it, he don't drive. I don't know how he gets about. He don't drive. But he was the first person here, before even I was here, and he don't drive. And he's got trophies and stuff to bring with him. So, from me to you, thanks very much. What else have I got? It was, I'm going to just quickly go through, I'm going to change it around. Andre, unfortunately couldn't be here tonight, but I want to say thank you to Andre because up until around August, he was part of the team, but through personal commitments, he's no longer part of the management team, but he supports us in different ways, but unfortunately couldn't be here tonight. I've already done Beverly and Tony, but I also want to say to Beverly, please pass my thanks to the rest of the judging team for my appreciation for what they do. I also want to say, Darren and team, they don't get enough thanks for what they do in terms of the food preparation and the decoration for the table. Roz this year, props to you. I saw these things and I'm like, wow. So from the management team to you guys, thank you very much. Much appreciated. That's my food, yeah? Hello, that's my food, yeah? All right. I missed one out on purpose. Heather, I missed one out on purpose. Heather's also someone that just works quietly in the background. We have conference calls every week, literally. And this year particularly, I think the team have really stepped up as a management team, and I think we've proven that with a bit more effort, we can make things happen. So I really, really appreciate that. When I came here on Darren and team, there's one person I forgot to mention. This person helped us out last year as well, actually. And this year, because Lloyd can't do nothing, Lloyd brought his right-hand person with him today. So when Lloyd turned up at sort of 5:30, Lloyd turned up with a minicab full of stuff. And then Lloyd come out with him crutches. And I'm thinking, okay, so where's Lloyd's team to help him with everything? And I've got to tell you who Lloyd's team is. This person single-handedly helped put out the decoration. You see these things on the table, the red stuff, they did that, they put the sweets out, they put the crackers out, they did all that while Lloyd sit down. It's true. On that note, I want Sky to stand up. Round of applause, please, for Sky. Thank you, Sky. Thank you for all the hard work you did tonight. Thank you for giving out my celebrations and eating my Maltesers. I forget, you don't forget. But the other thing I want to say about Sky is, I was so happy when I saw Sky was an Arsenal supporter. I said, yeah! 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 Because I know Lloyd's Liverpool supporter. I said, oh, thank the Lord! Yeah, cut, yeah.
That's far to go.
So last one for me, I just want to say a real thank you to our secretary who beavers around the background, does a lot of things for us in the background, keeps us all together. When she's ready, she goes off traveling around the world. That's another story. But yeah, I just want to say, Heather, thank you very much for everything that you do. And I just want you to come up here, actually. Yeah, you, come up here. Come up here. Come on, hurry up. Give me a round of applause, please. Come on, Emma, hurry up. I want to go home. Now, she don't know this one. No, this has got nothing to do with awards. It's got nothing to do with awards. I just want to say thank you very much on behalf of the management team. And I know this weekend you have something happen this weekend. And I just want to say, this is from the management team. There you go. And you remembered. A round of applause, please. Come on back. Yeah. Right. That concludes what.
Thank you very much. Listen, without this man here, CMA would not exist since its present form in time. So, you know what? Can we have 3 cheers for Lyndon, man, for putting on this thing? Because without him, we wouldn't be here today. Come on, 3 cheers. Hip hip. Hip hip. Hip hip. You know, Lyndon, thank you very much, man. CMA, the Camry Music Association, and may God be with you all the time, all right? Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you very much, everybody. Don't forget, I need a group photograph with everyone that got their trophies. I also need a photograph of the management team, because we haven't had one. So, everyone with a trophy, back on the wall there with that cloth material, the back there. Everyone over that is going to